Good morning, everybody. It is January 3rd, 2016, and today I'm going to walk through how the picture of this is getting clearer for everybody. Now, I didn't want to give anybody the impression in my previous videos that I have all the answers. I don't. But what I do have is a lot of weird stuff to show that corroborates pretty well. And today what I wanted to get into is the plasma clouds that we're noticing and how that is an additional dimension of what we're observing. So first, look over here to the right here, and you can see in this photo, this is a picture that I took from Brazil a couple days ago. It was a really clear shot of this thing, right? And it would appear that we're looking directly at it. I'm not sure if we are or not. I think we might be seeing an actual plasma cloud. I don't know. So we take a little closer look, and we remember the images from down south where we have this kind of cloud around it and everything. We can see it very clearly, right? And then here's what it looks like, kind of like today, January 3rd rather. And again, it's these objects. It's it's this weird pyramid-shaped thing still there today, by the way. But anyway, just looking at these different images, this one was interesting from a couple days ago because actually I found places where they blotted out the planets on here. So this would have been that red one. Here's the one in the middle with the orbiting planet. And again, it's just kind of messed up there. Nothing important about that image. Okay, so this is right now. And what I think we're seeing here, just to kind of back up a little bit, I think we're here in the United States somewhere. Yeah, Evergreen, Colorado. And we can actually see the plasma cloud every so often through this. But if you look back inside of this lenticular cloud structure, which I believe is part of what the chemtrails are doing to hide, I think what we're seeing is that might be that little star, and this might be like the plasma cloud behind it. Again, just something that I'm looking at in terms of looking at plasma clouds. Here's the shot from New Mexico. Again, I'm seeing the little planets in here. I'm seeing what I think is the plasma cloud back in here now. And again, I'm still learning just like everybody else. Get rid of that. Now, here's the most recent H2. I'll come back to that in a second. But what I see is these different objects started to emerge in the 27th, and they were really clear. And then they just blotted this thing out. But kind of interesting. Now check this one out. This is the Hawaii cloud cam from today. Now again, we're talking about this. What I think we have here is a reflection of what's out there. This is that little star or planet, pulsar or planet around it with a red cloud. And then for some reason we have a huge kind of plasma or cloud reaction going on back here, which is kind of interesting. And again, it is a reflection, but it does tell us a story now, doesn't it? And it appears that these might be the objects that we're looking at. And again, I would go back to some of the other stuff we looked at. So, with all that said, I wanted to take now a look at some pictures that kind of help us support what we're saying about the plasma cloud. So today, I had this image. This is from Craigie, and basically, as you can see now, it's starting to turn into like a plasma cloud view. And this is what I want people to look for. I think that this could either be the orbiting thing around this, or this is just a plasma cloud and this is a reflection. However, it is really weird, and no matter what you say, it's some kind of plasma cloud is up there, and it's probably being hidden. Here's the next one. Again, here's a plasma cloud from another spot in Australia. And again, as this thing changes position, I think we're going to see different manifestations of it. Now we're seeing the plasma cloud manifestation of it. Here's a picture I took from the 6th of December, again, just showing that reflection has been kind of consistent over time with this plasma cloud. Look at this one, man. I was going back through some old stuff. This is from the 17th. I don't know how I missed this one, man, but look at this. What? There's the red thing with the orbiting whatever, and the blue planet again, or blue thing. This is just a little longer ago. Here's an image I took a couple days ago from Brazil. This one shows the plasma cloud again. It shows maybe the objects with it again in that kind of weird triangular, semi-triangular. Here's a really good one from the 26th of December where we got this reflection, and it actually shows, I think, some kind of a force field, solar wind maybe, I don't know, around an object with this little orbiting one. And here's my little bluish purple one, and look at that plasma cloud right there. That's just crazy. Now, if anybody's ever seen or looked at pictures of plasma clouds, tell me if that looks like one. Here's another one that just changed the angle a little bit. These are my reflections of my planets back in there, and this is my plasma cloud happening, which they're hiding, by the way, with the chemtrails. Here's a plasma cloud from today. Again, this is the Craigie. You can see this plasma cloud and so forth. Same thing. This time I'm seeing the orangeous object, this big plasma cloud. Here's just a neat one that I got from one of the observatories where I can actually see some objects up here with a nebula around it. Now, here's why I know it's kind of a lens flare. I actually catch it off to the edge sometimes, so I know we're not looking directly at the object. I think we're looking at a reflection of it, and that's just, again, expressing as a plasma cloud. And then I just wanted to look at my triangle again. It's just freaking blowing my mind every time I look at it. Okay, so those are some of the pictures that we had for today. Just talking about the plasma cloud theory. And then I wanted to also go back to an image that I had from a while back, and this is the one that I got off of Thor News, to give him the credit. But I've been following Lasco and H1 and a couple of the others that you notice, and again, here's that triangle, and that we later saw go kind of to the right in the H1 images. So we just have a lot of evidence that's just building up, and I wanted to make the point that we're all trying our best to try to interpret it as it comes in, and everybody's got a good point of view, I think, and a good thing to share. So please share it on my site. I hope that you are doing well, and until next time, I'll see you soon.